Hey, what's going on? So it's been a while since we did these videos. So long, I forgot how to do videos. We're gonna do a couple of our vlog style videos like we used to do, get things rolling again. We need to start showing you guys what we do and how we do it. We kind of got sidetracked big time with Atomic because Atomic was always here to be more of a behind the scenes of what we do. And next thing you know, we're making all these videos that are more about like trying to be a custom car shop, which we're not. We already are. So we're just trying to show you behind the scenes of what we do, how we do it, and all that stuff. Very easy to get sidetracked. We just finished up a bunch of really cool bike seats and some different projects. I'm gonna show you a couple of brief videos of those as I'm talking so you're not looking at me. And then we're gonna get started. Today we're actually making seat for Street Glide, custom seat. You know what's funny? It's been so long since we made video, or I made these videos. I don't know where a tripod is. I'm looking everywhere. What the heck's going on? Where is everything? Well, I guess while I'm looking for the tripod, I'll walk around and let you guys see what we're gonna be shooting videos for. We're gonna be just doing this one basically on motorcycle. The Sportster is gonna be getting a hand-tooled custom seat this week. Okay, we have Ultra Classic getting a slam seat, but it's still gonna be a touring seat. We actually have, these are a pair of bagger seats we're doing right now. They're gonna be kind of cool. We actually already did this one, but we have to make the back seat way bigger. Oh, where is it? So you can see here, this is kind of a cool seat. We got another CVO here that we're actually lowering for a guy. I'm gonna bring him down. This one does have the heated seats, so we have to actually move the controls down a little bit. Okay, I found the tripod. And it's been so long, I couldn't remember how to put my phone on it or what the part was that did it, but we got it. Here it is. You're in trouble now. On this Street Glide seat, this was the factory seat, and she loved it. We made this seat, but it's just not big enough. So what I'm gonna do is, I don't wanna mess too much with where the front rider goes, just because I know the positioning's pretty good. He said he could go forward a little bit, but we don't really wanna push him too forward because on stretch tanks, if you slide, the more forward you go, the higher you go up on the bike, and the more your legs are actually on the stretch part of the tanks, and then your legs get really flared out, and it's tough. So we're gonna end up cutting this right off because we want to use this exact foam on this seat, and let's get going. Okay, so now I'm just gonna put these mounting point to mounting point and measure it. We got 6.5 here, 8.5 here. Just wanna make sure that it's exact when we put this together. All right, we're almost there. With this mounting point at 2.5 inches off of the table, that we're supposed to be at 8.5 right here, which we are, and then 6.5 here. So perfect. I gotta glue this together, and then we're gonna have to make that fade into that and keep this like that. Okay, so we got this seat all foamed up. I think we're gonna call this one the reverse mullet. It's more like party in the front, business in the rear. Seat is ready to be patterned now. This was the old cover. I actually like the seat the way it was. I'm gonna show you what it looked like on the video on top of this. You're not looking at me again, you're looking at the bike. But we're gonna get ready to pattern it up. And we're gonna lay tape over the whole thing. Seems to be our easiest way lately. Sometimes you'll see me pattern by throwing material over. Some of these designs that we're doing, it's kind of nice to use a tape because once we mark it off, if we don't like it, you just put tape on top of it and it kind of erases it. It's like a magic eraser. Let's begin taping. Maybe we'll play some music over this. Maybe I'll sing to you while I tape. Maybe Grace will sing. Maybe we'll fast forward over this and show you what it looks like all taped off. That's probably a better idea. Now that you're not bored, but I am from taping this off, you can see here's a blank canvas. Now I really, again, like the original one. I want to keep it similar, but sometimes I don't want to hold myself to that because this seat's a totally different seat now. And you kind of got to let it like talk to you. And since it's bigger in the back, I think what I want to do is do some more stitch work lower to kind of bring it down so the seat doesn't look as big. So I'm going to mark out some different designs, and actually I'll show you. So now if I was like, I want to put this seat cover on, I go, oh, I screwed up. The nice thing about tape is you could just cover it up like a magic eraser. You got to do it a couple times, but now it's kind of gone. You got a blank canvas again. So let's design the seat. All right, so the pattern is marked out what we want to do. I'm going to cut these out and transfer them over to vinyl and suede. I had a slight detour. Grace is patterning out the Street Glide seat for me. So I got to foam up this VMAX seat and send a picture to the customer to get his approval for the shape of the foam. We lowered it and arched the back. These ones are kind of a pain because they actually, the seats articulate. Let me see if I can show you that. I'll pop it. Where are they? So this seat actually pops forward. So there's a lot going on in there. And you want to make sure that when you put it back, it actually lines back up again, and you can see it moved. So now we're going to have to deal with that. Cool, we are back on the Street Glide now. Let's pattern the last few remaining pieces. All we're doing here is making sure that we add 3/8 of an inch all the way around our pattern for our sew line. The diamonds are all on here. I already have a piece of sew foam cut. We're gonna go lightly glue this on. I like to glue these on because on motorcycle seats, when you push it up, even with a lot of stitch work from the diamonds, it has a tendency to pucker it in the middle. So we're gonna put a light glue on here. All right, now I'm going to sew up some double diamonds on here. I'm using a single stitch machine, as you can see here. So one thing you're going to notice about our videos now is the quality is really going down. We had somebody in-house doing it, which was great. However, we really just can't afford to have someone shooting videos all the time and editing them. It's just, one, if we get any more work, we can't handle what we have because there's like a labor shortage and you can't find skilled labor. Most of the seat's sewn up. I'm actually just doing a little test fit here. I like to kind of leave the seat a little long, then I pin it and go through and mark the edges, and now I'm gonna pattern out and make all the panels go underneath the seat, and then we'll stitch it together and should be able to just put the seat together. The seat cover is sewn up. We're gonna go downstairs and install it. Hopefully it fits and looks good. Okay, so we're finished this baby up. Just gotta clean her off and condition her, and then she's ready to roll. Hopefully Matt is comfortable up front and his wife is comfortable in the back.